Hello, my name is Richard Goodman, and I am currently studying to get my Master's of Arts in Teaching in Middle School Social Science, and I'm here currently enrolled in the Young Adult Literature class here at Webster University, and I am here to make a little bit more of an introduction. So, my favorite young adult novel of all time, I'd have to say, was Counterfeit Son. I read it during the sophomore year of my undergrad when I was taking another kind of young adult literature course there. It was a very interesting book. It's about this boy named Cameron Miller, whose father was a serial killer and killed and tortured many boys over a span of 20 years. And his son decides to take on the persona of one of his father's victims. And it's got a very interesting story, kind of talking about kidnappings and kind of living with family and kind of typical family and sibling dynamics. And what I really liked about it was the surprise ending. I won't tell you what it is. You should read it. It is a good book, but that is definitely a fun one that I think was good to read. And I think what I enjoyed about it is that I was really into crime for a very long time, and I really enjoyed themes like that. So I think that's what drew me to the book. And I really believe that that's why I had an interest to it. And when my professor gave us a list of books to read and told us what it was about, that's why that's the one I picked. And so what I hope to get out of this course is to kind of really understand maybe what some good young adult literatures are, and maybe know what defines adult literature. Because there were times where I wasn't sure if certain books I read were adult literature, were they more kids' books, because I'm also a huge fan of Harry Potter, but I wasn't sure if that would fall under the young adult area. I do think it's a good book to have. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun little fancy book for people to read, and it definitely gives people a lot to think about, but I can understand that doesn't really fall under the young adult category. So I hope to get out of that, and I also hope to find more young adult books that can relate to history, because I want to teach history. I know another one that I read when I was in school that related good to history that I liked was Mouse. As that was about World War II and kind of the Nazis and the fighting and stuff and with concentration camps. So I thought that was a good book to use for an adult literature. I know there's other historical fiction books like that are out there, and hoping to find more like that I would really like. And I really hope to learn a lot about this class, because I do believe books can be used in all classes, not just English, and I think tying them together I think would be really good.